Well. Test drive. Look, man, we all know what's going on with test drive. You know, I wish it was better, but here we are. Some of you are like, why do you keep covering the game if you're just gonna complain about it? Because it's just a meme at this point. And when I drop videos on test drive, it gets like 5,000 to 10,000 views in a day versus the 500 I get regularly on my other videos. So you know what? We're just gonna farm it. Look, the game is on sale 30% right now on Steam. You can get it for $34.99. 2 months after launch. Bad sign. And if we look at the Steam charts, let's see here. It's about peak hours right now, okay? But I mean, you're dipping down 65, 58. I believe it was 55 the other night. You're dipping down to 50 players at the lowest point. Now, obviously, this is PC only, but it's just been on the decline. It's not been looking good. But look, season 2 is right around the corner. Now, originally, season 2 was supposed to be December 24th. I had it on my calendar. I was like, all right, we'll check it out. We're getting Ibiza, however you want to say it. Now it's not going to be the full map. It's literally going to be just like, it is going to be very small. And this says Ibiza and season 2 are coming in TDUSC on December 11th, a week earlier than originally planned. Well, you see, that's funny because if we're gonna look at a week earlier, 24th, so 1 week earlier would be this week. Okay, this is 13 days earlier. I don't know how they're saying a week when it's technically 2 weeks. You know, I mean, if we're gonna go with any, we're gonna say 2 weeks earlier. So that worries me that they're bumping this out 13 days earlier. Now, you know, the game is just in a bad state. They did their major patch. I mean, look, we've covered videos. I'll link them if you want to watch them if you haven't been keeping up. They recently did their major PS5 patch, and it made the game worse. Still getting the connection errors. People are still getting the hard crashes. People are still getting disconnected from the races. I mean, you've got at most 500 people on the servers, and it's still crashing, and it's still getting lobby errors and server errors. It's not good. I can understand if you had tens of thousands of people playing, and every once in a while people are still getting errors, like whatever, like you're still trying to figure it out. But the fact that there's nobody on the servers, there's like no server load whatsoever, and you're still getting errors, not good. I think it's Hydro. He still has a problem where he loads in the game. No, I think it's no other players ever show up on the map at all. And I think he said like the AI traffic doesn't spawn. It's just him on the map. I know other players don't spawn. It's been like that for over a month for him. So there's some big issues that are still going on. I mean, they announced their gold edition compensation. It's stickers and 911 that is like an off-road variant. And we're not going to get it till like February. I mean, come on, man. It's just flop after flop. You can look at the Reddit. You can look anywhere. People are upset, right? We all wanted this game to do well. And unfortunately, it's just not there. But this update's coming 13 days earlier. And basically, Season 1 will soon come to an end. So you have until December 10th to progress through your current Solar Pass and claim your exclusive rewards, including the Audi RS e-tron GT. I haven't gotten far enough to get the Audi e-tron. I'm not going to worry about getting it. I don't care to play the game. It's broken. It doesn't work. And you can't get matches. There's no point. There's no point, right? So that car is just going forever for me. And I'm okay with that. Season 2 brings a major free update for all players. Every time they say major, it makes the game worse. So just keep that in mind. Don't get your hopes up. Starting December 11th. You'll have the opportunity to explore Ibiza's capital and outskirts, faithfully recreated at a 1-to-1 scale. But if you know, it's literally going to be like 10 square miles. Or, yeah, 10, I don't know. It's small. All right, it's very small. It's not going to be a big map. But it says, Season 2 offers a unique and complementary experience alongside Hong Kong Island, featuring new locations to discover. It'd probably take you 10 minutes to discover this map. New cars. We don't know what. We don't know how many. You know, 20 additional clan progression levels, which I was excited about this until the game went to shit. A new solar pass, and much more to be revealed. Now, it will be another free solar pass. We don't know what the car is yet. This is all we have. Stay tuned to our socials in the coming days to learn more. Here's the thing. They can add all the content they want, but if they don't fix the game, people aren't going to come play. People are probably going to see that there's season 2. They're going to log in, see that the map is very small, realize the races still don't work. They're still getting timeout, lobby error, server error, can't connect to the race, getting kicked out of groups, getting kicked from their friends, you know, getting disconnected mid-race, and they're like, fuck this game, and they're just not going to care. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll get a better car than the Audi RS e-tron. And, I mean, who knows what's coming? I don't know, man. But look, don't get your hopes up. I honestly think since the rank didn't work, that they should have... When season 1 ends, they should just let everybody have the option to buy the Pininfarina Batista or whatever it's called in the shop, instead of making everybody wait the 3 months to buy it, just because ranked hasn't worked, you know. But yeah, I don't have my hopes up. They need to do some serious fixing with the game. I mean, nobody plays it anymore. The numbers are just sad. Like, you're talking about like Concord levels of players, and it's even on sale right now, 30% off 2 months after launch, and it's still not getting over. It's been on sale for a few days, and it still has not. The player base has stayed the same. You know, 30% off, most people will be like, oh yeah, I'll try it. It's $34. There's been no spike in players. No spike in players. It's not, it's just not looking good. So if they don't do some major server fixes and other fixes, there's no point in playing this update. And my thing is, right, they just had this major PS5 patch, which I made a video on. To get the FPS better in performance mode, they literally made the graphics like 720p. They lied to us about quality mode. Quality mode was originally supposed to be 4K 30 frames, right? And then performance was going to be 2K at 60 frames. And then before launch, it was 1440 at 30 FPS, and then 1080 at 60 frames. And then when they dropped that PS5 patch, they said that, oh yeah, quality mode was also at 1080p at 30 frames. So literally performance and quality mode was both 1080p. So we got lied to, which is fucking shitty, big time. And both had stuff. It's crazy, everything that's going on with this game. But look, even if they come out with the patch notes like, oh, we're fixing this, or server improvements, or we fix this, I'm not gonna believe it. I mean, that patch, when did that patch come out? November 5th. So it's only been 17 days since that big patch came out. And this drops in pretty much 2 weeks from now, December 11th. So 2.5 weeks. That's not enough time for them to get another major patch out, especially if they're finalizing this map and the new cars and the new progression levels and a new solar pass. They're not going to have time to fix the game. They're just not. They're not going to have time to do any big fixes. Sure, they could have planned for big fixes, but here's the thing, right? You think about game development, they had a full year roadmap. Think of, like, we just watched the Path of Exile 2, all the info they dropped about their early access starting December 6th, okay? And like they said, they didn't set a lot of resources aside to just put out a roadmap, be like, this is what we're doing. They left a lot of time open for them to fix issues with the game, or weird bugs that players find, or, okay, this class is too OP. They left time, and the thing with that is they're able to fix the game and fix the problems that arise, if any, and then fix player concerns before they go and finish the rest of the content, versus like Test Drive here. It launched in a bad state. They had too much on their plate. obviously the game was rushed. They had all of this like roadmap for the first year. They want to make this a 10-year game. They had all this stuff planned for 1 year. They didn't plan for a lot of time to fix these issues. So they're working on Ibiza. They're already working on the casino. They're working on season 3, 4. They don't have a lot of time and resources to sit here and constantly work on the servers and work on the fixes and the bugs and the crashes and the disconnects. They just didn't allot the time because they stretched themselves too thin with pushing the game out before it was ready, and now they have to meet the demands of the every 3-month season that they set to themselves, and they really shot themselves in the foot. So I'm not expecting any game fixes with this. It's one of those things like, okay, sure, they can be like, oh, we fix this, we fix that. We've had 2 big patches and they told us that they fixed this, they fixed that, they fixed this. They even fucking lied to us on their live stream. Oh yeah, we fixed it, it's running fine now. No, it's not. The game is going to be in the same state it is now when season 2 comes out. People are going to come back, realize the map takes 2 seconds to drive across. It's probably going to be repeat cars, but like weird versions. I don't even know. I'm not expecting anything new. And people are going to get the same disconnects and they're going to get off. And it's just going to flop even more. The more that the players come back and they see the game still isn't fixed and it's in the same state and the content is like a drip feed, they're going to go right back, and it's going to make them not want to come back for season 3 or not want to come back when you guys announce another bigger patch. It's just sad, man. It's sad, you know. We wanted this game to do well, and I don't have high hopes for this. Like I said, the last 2 big patches were just completely horrible, and honestly, every time they've done a big patch, it has made the game worse. It runs worse. It looks worse. It's just crazy. So I just, you know, wanted to give my thoughts on this. I'll reinstall the game, I guess, on the 10th, and you know, I'll check it out, but I don't have high hopes, boys. This game is gonna have to sit for probably at least a year before they get it figured out. You know, but anyway, come check out other content. All right, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.